evening, all my friends. You know, it's 10 o'clock and Saturday evening. But my head is going around and I'm thinking, because you've been asking me about Harvey Weinstein. So let me talk a little bit about Harvey Weinstein. Before I do, okay, I'm asking you, if you like the content that I'm providing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social medias so you know what I'm doing and you can hear me. And also, folks, you know, if you haven't purchased my book, The Accidental Gangster, you should. And I'm going to tell you why. It's probably one of the very few books where a gangster is telling it just like it happened. Without elaborating, it's all truth. So, folks, based on that there, let's talk about Harvey Weinstein now. Harvey Weinstein was born in Flushing, Queens. Came from nothing and built up Miramax and Weinstein Pictures. Actually, he was a studio. Bill Cosby, he came from nothing, from Philadelphia. Epstein came from New York also. Brooklyn, I think. With nothing. When I tell you that money, power, and greed, let me tell you what I'm talking about. You think the Me Too movement, it started with Harvey Weinstein. And you folks in the Midwest and other parts of the country who have no access to Hollywood or the entertainment business. And when I say the entertainment business, it engulfs the entire entertainment business, including the music industry, which brings in Pete Diddy, who also came from New York, from Harlem. All these guys came from nothing. But they all amassed fortunes. And what happened to these guys? They're egos. And they take advantage of women and even men. Because the Me Too movement, it started with Harvey Weinstein. It started a long time ago. It just became known with Harvey Weinstein. But as you know, Harvey Weinstein just got one in appeal. He's going to have a new trial. But what none of you are realizing, all these women that all these guys have affected how they feel. I happen to know two of the girls who testified against Harvey Weinstein and had to go back and testify again have contacted me in the past couple years. These women are living in fear each and every day. Because they're afraid of Harvey Weinstein. They're afraid of Bill Cosby. They're afraid of Pete Diddy. They're afraid of Epstein. And he's dead. He was killed in prison. He did not hang himself. He was killed. So the power, the people with the money on top, what they could do with their money, they are above the law because they had the money. And they put themselves above the law. Don't think for one moment that it stopped in Hollywood with Harvey Weinstein. It's still going on. Sometimes they're not as big as Harvey Weinstein. Today, or a few days ago, they arrested a photographer who was photographing models. And he took in 3 young girls, 17, 18 years old, was molesting them, doing all sorts of things. He's in prison now. All right? These girls had the guts to come forward. You don't understand what it must take for these girls who live in fear. In Harvey Weinstein's case, there was over 97 accusers. Those are only the ones who stepped up and accused. We don't know how many more there were. You don't know how many there are with Pete Diddy. You don't know how many more there are with Epstein. I happen to know a lot about him. Because if you read the book Filthy Rich, written by John Connolly and Patterson, John Connolly was a very dear friend of mine. And when he began investigating Epstein many years ago, it was down in Florida, I found a couple of the girls for him. So don't think that this old man don't know nothing. I'm a gangster, folks, and I'm trying to do good things, make people happy, to make this world a better place. But let's go back to Hollywood. These young kids come here with a dream. And what happens to their dream? Very few make it. For those who do make it, you would think that they would give back. Very few of those who are up there on top in Hollywood give back and help others. That's the way it should work, but they don't do it. There's a few that do. There's a few good people. Not that many. The majority of them, their egos are so inflated that they're so big and they can't talk to this person or that person, okay? And then